Police are on the lookout for this woman tonight following the shooting here on 18th Avenue yesterday. More details on why police say she pulled the trigger. A murder suspect may soon walk the streets again if he makes bond for the second time. More details on how this happened. After more than 36 hours, officials recovered the body of the boy who fell into the Chattahoochee River. More details on where they found him. The day after officials recovered the body of Jeremiah Henderson, his family speaks out for the first time. More details on what they had to say. A jury brings back a guilty verdict in a 2016 murder trial. More details on how the mother of the victim reacts. A man held here at the Stewart Detention Center dies in custody of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. More details about what happened. Imagine finding white supremacy flyers at your house of worship. More details about how one local congregation is responding to just that incident. 2 U.S. congressmen are in Columbus visiting the Ralston Tower. More details on their visit and what residents had to say. The Bob Wright Symposium on Business Empowerment is officially over for 2019. More details on what special guests and community members have to say about this year's event. One Phoenix City mother is taking matters into her own hands to find her son's killer. More details on the efforts she's pursuing. CBD comes from a hemp plant and can have trace amounts of THC. More details on its legality and what it could help you with. A former Marine buried as a pauper in the Riverdale Cemetery. More details on why the family is now raising awareness for post-traumatic stress disorder. A boat accident in Columbus leaves 2 children in an Atlanta hospital tonight. More details from an exclusive interview with one of the women on board. Canadian geese were here and now they're gone. More details on where they went and why. 4 out of 7 traffic fatalities this year have involved pedestrians. More information on how to properly use a crosswalk and what the fine is if you don't. More than 3 months after a tornado came through this neighborhood, one family in Ellerslie is still waiting for debris to be picked up. Dilapidated homes like this one behind me can decrease pride in a neighborhood. More details on how the city is planning to help. One accidental shooting is one too many. More details on how to keep your children safe from firearms this summer. $3 million of taxpayer money went to upgrading these softball fields. More details on how you can see the upgrades and where the money went. More than 3 gallons of a date rape drug were found in East Alabama this week. More details about what the drug is and how locals responded. A tragic loss turned into something beautiful. More details on a new DIY store that may help you. 3 Columbus teens are facing murder charges. More details on the trial and when the jury may return their verdict. One intersection in Harris County is causing concern for drivers nearby. More details on what the Georgia Department of Transportation needs to do. Crews are actively searching for a 6-year-old boy who fell into the Chattahoochee River Sunday night. More details on what officials say happened. Day 1 of a 2016 murder trial ends with only one of the defendants facing a jury. More details on how the other 4 pled. More than 2 years after her son was shot and killed by a police officer, a mother settles a wrongful death suit. More details on how much she settled for. Vital witnesses taking the stand in a 2016 murder trial. More details about who they were and what they had to say. Veterans waiting for the VA clinic to open in Columbus are going to have to wait a little longer. More details on the delays in the construction. New details emerging about the 4 murder victims stabbed to death here in the Elizabeth Canty apartment. More details about their relationship with the suspect. A murder suspect is out of jail on his own recognizance. More details on what happened and how safe you are. Residents in Columbus may soon see some new garbage trucks rolling around town. More details about where they're coming from and how much they'll cost. A special sales tax could be on the 2020 ballot. More details about what community members think and how they plan to vote. Teachers spend lots of time and money preparing for the new school year. More details on how you can help.